Hi everyone, welcome once again to Root Access. Root Access on the road.
On location, out of the studio.
Out of the studio, and what a heck of a location we have here.
We're inside a hotel.
We're at the Video Game Expo, VGExpo in Philadelphia,
Yep.
and actually we're kind of right outside of it. It looks like everybody's leaving. It must be the end of the show. But anyhow, you're the bigger gamer here, and I thought you might want to take a few moments to give everybody your holiday gift tips. Let's go system by system.
Okay, so we're going to go three major systems. We got the Wii.
You're talking about the iPod, the Mac, and the Zune. All right.
No, we're going to talk to Wii, PS3, Xbox 360.
Okay.
Okay. We'll start off with, I guess, the most popular, which is the Wii. It's the biggest seller right now. It looks like you can finally get them this year, find them in stores. It looks like if, you might have to get there early, but it looks like if you want a Wii this year, you can get one, unlike past years. Probably the big sellers are going to be the ones that, the big games are going to be the big games that are out now. You're looking at Wii Fit still, Wii Play, Mario Kart, Super Mario Galaxy. The same games that sold big last year or earlier in the year are still the big sellers.
Now, tell us a little bit about this new super controller thing for the Wii.
Sure. That's the Motion Plus.
Okay, is that going to be out?
That's not coming out. That's coming out in spring. It's going to be bundled with like a Wii Sports 2 game. So you can't get that this holiday, but you will be able to find the Wii. And it's probably still going to be the big seller this Christmas.
Right. If you can find it, but it sounds like it's going to be better than the last few years.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is the big title in the Wii now? For a while, it was the Super Mario Brothers, Smash Brothers, and all that. What's all the chatter about, the buzz, other than Wii Fit?
Well, right now it looks like Nintendo doesn't really have a great game lineup for this fall in terms of like their in-house games, their first-party games. Things like Animal Crossing are coming out.
Can we time out there for just a second? Can you explain to me the appeal of Animal Crossing?
I can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Continue.
So you have Animal Crossing, like we said before, Wii Fit, and all the old games are going to sell well. Wii Fit, Mario. There's a lot of third-party games coming out for the Wii, so if you want to play the latest Call of Duty or the latest James Bond, you can.
Okay.
Although you might want to get those on different systems.
Okay, so let's talk about, for example, the Xbox 360.
Sure. So 360, obviously the big game this year is Gears of War 2. It's out now. I mean, all the big games are out now, so it's just a matter of whether you get them now or you wait for Santa Claus to bring them. So you got Gears 2, you got...
which you've been playing for some time now.
I played excellent. I mean, it's more of what you expect, but it's a more polished version of the previous game. Okay. Things like the newest Call of Duty. What else do you have? Mirror's Edge. A lot of great third-party games. Mirror's Edge. I'm drawing a blank here. Prince of Persia. And Prince of Persia's coming out. James Bond, like we said before, if you want to play that on with better graphics and better online features. So it's just the 360 library is it's probably going to dominate the holiday season in terms of sales.
Okay. And what's the low price point on the system now?
$199.
Okay.
Or $299 for the version with the hard drive is what you probably want to get if you want to download the movies and the games and the demos and things like that.
And you don't want to bother with the HD DVD add-on. Is that even still available?
It is not. Well, the great thing about the 360 is they just came out with the new, what they're calling the NXE, the new Xbox experience. So it's sort of a redesign, a reimagining of the interface, the GUI, which is a lot slicker. It looks a little bit like Apple TV in terms of the way things move around the screen. The big feature is now they're incorporating Netflix streaming. So if you're a Netflix member as well as a 360 user, you can stream HD movies, straight from Netflix right through your Xbox.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about the whole Xbox Live component. It seems like it's a big expense when things like the PlayStation has kind of a free system, but you don't hear much about that. You hear a lot more about Xbox Live. What makes it better than, say, PlayStation's online?
Sure, you are paying a yearly fee, which somewhere between $44 and $50 depending on sales online. But the nice thing right now is the PS3 is catching up in terms of its usability online, but it hasn't reached the point where it's better than the PS3, so there's still a value in paying that $40 or $50 a month. So that enables easily to match games with your friends list is really well integrated. Party system, so you can jump in and out from one game to another with a group of friends. Okay. The messaging, the voice chat, it's integrated across all the games.
Okay.
So that's something the PS3 is still playing catch up on. It's that line between the two is getting smaller and smaller.
Now,
So at one point it might make sense. At some point Microsoft's probably going to have to give you Xbox Live for free, but that day is not here yet.
Well, see, now I was thinking about a PlayStation 3, and partially because of the Blu-ray playback. But the thing that just gets under my skin is this whole deal with how the PS2 games used to be compatible with the older PS3s, and now they're not. What's the deal with
They did. The initial batch were backwards compatible, and they have since dropped that, I guess, to lower the price of the PS3 a little bit.
It seems to me that should still be like a premium model. You should still be able to get that.
It should be. I mean, there is some speculation at some point they're going to enable that through like a software upgrade, a software emulation. They have pitched the fact that the PS2 is so cheap now you can buy both for the price of what it used to cost you just to get the backwards compatible PS3.
Okay.
But people do like one box underneath the TV.
People they have box fatigue.
They do.
You suffer from box fatigue.
That's another story.
That's a whole other part. Okay, whole different show. But then when you talk about movie playback, obviously Xbox gives you the ability to do the DVD playback. PS3 you can do Blu-ray or DVD, but the Wii doesn't have any kind of media playback.
I mean,
there's been some rumors about that, but
it's positioned as a low-cost, just strictly gaming system, and that's what it is. I mean, the audience that's buying the Wii typically, they have a DVD player. They're probably not into high def anyhow.
Okay.
So maybe with Wii 2 we'll get the HD.
Oh boy, but not this holiday season.
No. So we're leaving out one last console. So PS3.
Oh, sorry. Yes, PS3.
PS3. So big games for PS3 this season. We have something called Little Big Planet, which is sort of a platformer Mario-esque game. But the great thing about it is it allows users to generate their own levels, user-generated content. It's a big buzzword this year with games like Spore and Little Big Planet. Also looking at some hardcore shooters like Resistance 2. What else we got? And just, a lot of the games that are coming out for 360 are also available for PS3, things like Call of Duty and, the new James Bond and Far Cry.
We actually have some young fans here. Do you guys want to say hi?
Hi.
All right, come on in here. Okay, who do we have here?
I'm Mike.
Mike and
Torben.
Okay, so what did you guys think of the expo?
It's really cool. Really cool.
Awesome. Do you have a gaming system at home?
Yeah, I mean, Xbox.
Xbox? Okay.
You guys go on Xbox Live?
Yeah.
Play online?
I don't have it yet.
What games are you guys playing?
I really like Call of Duty 4.
Call of Duty 4.
All right,
I like Fallout 3.
Fallout 3, but mature titles, but what the hell?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by. Awesome. So there you go, VGExpo. That doesn't happen when we're in the studio. Nobody ever comes up and says hi. All right, so piece of PlayStation 3,
So
PS3.
what does that show? What did that prove to us right now? That the video game rating system is a complete failure.
Keep sticking those stickers on them because it's not really.
M means good.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back with more in a little bit. Farewell.